Hello,
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
nice to meet you. My name is Anu. What is yours?
nice to meet you too. My name is Akinori, so please call me Aki.
Akinori. Okay, I'll call you Aki. Where are you from, Aki?
I'm from Hokkaido. It is the northern part of Japan.
Is it snowing in Hokkaido?
Today it was cloudy, but
Oh,
this week there is some snow.
right. I talk to a lot of Japanese people, and they're like, Hokkaido is the holiday destination. Is it so?
I think so.
Right. Do you ski?
Yes. I also from Hokkaido, so I live here
Wow.
more than 20 years. So
Wow.
I in winter I often go skiing.
Awesome. Okay. What would you like to study today? Do you have a lesson?
Yes. Today I want to read the daily news.
Okay.
So this one. Uh, women fined $2,000 for sandwich in
Oh
Australia
my
airport.
God. Why is that? What was in the sandwich? That's the question. Okay. Would you like to start with some intros? But we have little time. We could skip the intros.
Okay, let's do that next time.
Okay, next time. So let's start with exercise one. You can repeat after me if you like. First word is pest,
Pest,
a living thing that causes harm to food, crops, etc.
a living thing that causes harm to food, crops, etc.
Possums are considered a pest in New Zealand.
Possums are considered a pest in New Zealand.
Fine.
Fine.
To make someone pay an amount of money for breaking a rule or law. Wow.
To make someone pay an amount of money for breaking a rule or law.
The store owner was fined for selling alcohol to underage children.
The store owner was fined for selling alcohol to underage children.
Appeal.
Appeal.
To officially request that a court's or other authority's decision be changed.
To officially request that a court's or other authority's decision be changed.
They thought the fine was unfair and appealed against it.
They thought the fine was unfair and appealed against it.
Response. An
Response.
answer or reaction to something.
An answer or reaction to something.
I emailed him last week, but I haven't received a response.
I emailed him last week, but I haven't received a response.
Import.
Import.
A product brought into a country for sale, the action or process of bringing in products for sale.
A product brought into a country for sale, the action or process of bringing in products for sale.
The government announced strict controls on all meat imports.
The government announced strict controls on all meat imports.
Outbreak.
Outbreak.
The sudden start of something bad, such as war or disease.
The sudden start of something bad, such as war or disease.
The Ebola outbreak in West Africa claimed thousands of lives between 2014 and 2016.
The Ebola outbreak in West Africa claims thousands of lives between 2014 and 2016.
Pretty good, man. Good, good pronunciation.
Thank you.
Very good. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. If you have any questions, you can ask right now.
No question. And can I read the article by myself?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Woman fined $2,000 for sandwich in Australia airport. An uneaten sandwich has cost a 77-year-old woman around $2,000. June Armstrong flew from New Zealand to Australia in May. Before she got on the plane, she bought a muffin and a chicken sandwich to eat at Christchurch Airport. I sat down and ate some of my muffin, and I really didn't feel like it, so I threw the rest away. But I put the sandwich in my small backpack, Armstrong told the New Zealand Herald. She said she had planned to eat the sandwich on the plane, but fell asleep during the flight and forgot about it. After arriving at Australia's Brisbane airport, her bag was searched and the unopened, uneaten sandwich was found. Australia has very strict rules on what you can and can't bring into the country. These rules are to stop harmful pests or diseases from getting in. And unfortunately for Armstrong, meat items like the chicken in her sandwich need to be declared, which she failed to do. The airport staff then told her she would be fined around $2,000. Armstrong said she was told by airport staff to appeal the fine, which she did, but she wasn't able to get any response and only got automatic replies. A spokesperson for Australia's Department of Agriculture, Fisheries and Forestry said that Armstrong would have needed a permit to bring her chicken sandwich into the country. Meat has strict import conditions which can change quickly based on disease outbreaks, the spokesperson told Business Insider. They added that in some cases, you could be fined up to about $4,100 for bringing undeclared meat items into Australia. In 2022, a traveler from Indonesia was fined over $1,800 for failing to declare two sausage McMuffins when arriving in Australia. Armstrong has accepted that she won't get her money back, but hopes that her story will be a warning for other travelers.
Definitely, it is a warning for me. Wow. And it must be the most expensive sandwich for Mrs. Armstrong. Yeah. $2,000. Oh. Okay. Any questions from the article?
Nothing?
Okay. Let's move on. Discussion. What are your thoughts on Armstrong being fined 2,000 for bringing sandwich to Australia?
I'm so surprised to hear that. And so, if I go to Australia in the future,
Yeah.
I will never buy the sandwich at the airport. And but I totally understand uh, Australia's uh, method or Australia's fine. Why they uh, mm, why they make the fine for travelers. And I heard that Australia has many original animals or plants. So a unique animal or plant in Australia. So they don't want to get some pests from other countries. So um, I respect the Australia's attitude, and I try not to get into some pests by me.
Right, right. Do you know about the Australian bullfrog problem? Have you heard of that?
I don't know.
So somebody released a bullfrog in Australia, I think, and now Australia is filled with these bullfrogs. So I think they learned from this lesson that they shouldn't allow any outside species into their country. And even in our country, we have the Congress grass. We call it the Congress grass. It is a weed which came from America in the 1960s. And now it is all over India, and we can't get rid of it. So I think the fine is a little high, but justified. But she's 77 and she forgot the chicken sandwich, so I think they should let her go. Yeah. Okay. Does your country have strict rules for airline passengers bringing in food? Yeah.
Maybe in Japan also had a similar rules. So when I take some meat products into Japan, we have to declare at the gate
Okay.
before entering into Japan.
Okay.
So maybe many people have the same or similar rule, I think.
Okay. Do you ever bring your own food and drinks with you when you fly?
Mm, yes, I want to. I often take some bottle of water or tea
Hmm.
into airplane because I often feel thirsty.
Right, right. Have you ever had trouble getting through customs while traveling?
Mm, nothing. I I I don't buy anything special.
Okay, okay. What are the worst airport experiences you've had? Oh.
Um, some years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago,
Mhm.
um, the the airplane which I plan to get in,
Mhm.
uh, I plan to ride,
Mhm.
was had a machine trouble,
Oh.
so um, it it was delayed
Mhm.
for 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, that's sad. I plan to board. That's more commonly used.
Okay, thank you.
So, could I share my experience? It's a scary experience. It's not the worst experience, but
Mm-hmm.
I was wearing headphones waiting for my flight, and
Mm-hmm.
the door was behind me. Like it was not in my vision. So the flight time arrived, and I was like, I think I was engrossed in my phone, like doing something,
Mm-hmm.
and the attendant was calling, like it was the last call for flight number this, and they were about to close the door, and I just in time saw it and just ran through it. So that was super scary for me. I could have missed it.
I see.
What do you find most stressful about air travel?
Mm,
Hmm.
it is turbulence.
Okay.
It's and especially uh around in Hokkaido, there in winter there is a lot of snow, so sometimes it is hard to hard to land at the airport, or there is some big cloud and there is some fog, and it causes the turbulence. So I don't like to
Yeah,
board the plane in winter.
I see. For me, the most stressful part is buying the air ticket because the prices skyrocket
Hmm.
sometimes. Like,
I see. On in the holiday also.
yeah, during the holidays, yeah, they can charge whatever they want. This is like unfair. What are the nicest airports you have been to?
Last summer I have been to Singapore, and Singaporean airport, maybe Changi Airport was the best airport for me.
Wow, why do you think so? Like,
Uh, it was very big, and I enjoy shopping,
hmm,
and also there is a waterfall in the building.
wow, waterfall
Please
or a
search it.
fountain?
Yeah,
It's a waterfall.
fountain. But the water comes the top of the building
Wow,
and
I'll
go into the bottom.
I'll search that. Yeah, Changi. What did you say? Could you type that?
Changi.
Changi. Is that the word? Okay, I'll search
Maybe that is.
Singaporean
That's right.
airport.
Yeah.
I wanna go. What do you imagine going through airports will be like 20 years from now?
20 years. So, hmm, 20 years.
Yeah.
uh,
Will we even have airports by then? How about like taxi air taxi?
uh, air car, a flying car
Yeah,
will be common. Really? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
But uh, but if it will be true, it is very interesting.
It is up to Elon Musk, I guess. He decides. Yeah. Okay. If you could change one thing about planes to make flying more comfortable, what would it be?
Hmm, I hope nowadays many Japanese aviation try to do that, but I hope that the seat will be wider.
Yeah, more spacious. Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, it's too tight. Especially I'm tall. I'm 6 feet tall, so my legs don't fit in that,
Ah, me too.
and I can't afford business class. No way. Okay, we are done with the lesson, Aki. What would you like to talk about? Oh,
Let's do the brief introduction.
yeah, brief introduction at the end. Awesome. So, how about your hobbies? What do you do?
My hobby is cycling, but in winter I cannot do that. So in winter I often play games or I love cooking in my house.
Wow, we have similar. I prefer running. Do you run? Do you
Hmm.
run?
Sometimes,
So cycling is like long distance. Like how many kilometers per trip?
um, every time I ride 40 or 550 kilometers.
Okay, okay. That's like. Do you have a speed cycle like with those 10 tires, or do you,
Oh yes, yes, yes.
oh,
I have a road
road
bike,
bike?
so a sports bike. So I have two tires and 10 tires. So
Okay.
in total 20.
You have 2 tires and 10 what?
Two left side two dials and right side 10 dials.
I what is a dial in a cycle? I don't know.
Gear.
Gear. Oh, okay, okay. I see gears. Are those Shimano gears? Shimano gears are very popular
That's right.
in India. Is that Japanese?
Most famous company, I think. Yes,
Okay.
in Osaka.
Hi. Nice. Okay, and cooking. What's your favorite dish to cook?
I love Italian
Oh,
cuisine.
me too.
So
I love pizza.
pasta or pizza. Yeah,
Do you make pizza?
we are similar.
Yeah, we are similar. Do you make pizza? Have you tried making pizza dough, pizza bread
Yes, I often do it.
with the yeast?
I often use the dry yeast.
You buy the yeast. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I enjoy that. So, do you have an oven or like a microwave? How do you make your pizza?
I have a oven.
Okay. So, do you make it for yourself or do you share it with your family?
Same. Same. Both.
Yeah.
Uh, when I go back to my parents' house, I often make it and
Yeah.
I share with my parents.
Yeah. That's a nice feeling, right? Like cooking for your family. I feel great.
But my mother make it better.
Yeah, always. Yeah, same here. Yeah, she can show me her skills any day. Like she's better. She's been cooking like for what 40 years now.
Hmm.
Okay, our time is up.
Thank you very much.
Nice talking to you. I hope to see you again. That was fun.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
おやすみなさい。Good